2 weeks.
At least 1 month.
No, a month. It's okay.
Some American doctors said don't go to Turkey. They take your kidney. Yeah, I saw some videos.
Today I learned it said on the sheet, no sexual activity.
Yeah.
Yes.
I read that today and I was like, dang it.
Let's talk about with your decision of getting a transplantation. So what was the triggering point for you to get it done?
Well, I'll be honest. I was doing a photo shoot with my wife on the beach 5 years ago. And I remember going through the photos and deleting photos because I could see straight down to my scalp. I could see the skin on top of my head with my hair being wet. And I was super insecure about it. And I remember starting to buy like collagen and biotin and trying to take different supplements to help with my hair, but I didn't really see any big results. So then about a year ago when I shaved my head a year ago because I wanted to try out a new look. And sure enough, you could see straight down to my scalp again. You could see the skin and the recession, my receding hairline, that was all very,
Obvious.
very, yeah, obvious. I was just like honest with my audience about my hair loss and my thinning hair. And I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I think I want to say sometime after that, Estenove reached out and mentioned like, hey, we'd love to have you in Turkey. And I'm like, oh my gosh, should I do this? Like, I could actually get a hair transplant. Oh my gosh. And so after thinking it over, I decided, okay, I'm gonna fly to Turkey. I'm gonna get this done and thicken the look of my hair.
Have you ever tried finasteride or minoxidil before for medication?
So I have. I started taking it a little bit last year, but from what I understand, they're good preventatives. They're good at helping keep your hair, but not the best at like growing it. And so I never saw any big results, but I'm definitely going to make sure that I take my finasteride and minoxidil every day once I get home because I want to make sure that I maintain this.
You have a lot of existing hair. You should keep them alive.
Yes, exactly.
For the future.
Exactly.
After you get the surgery done, you'll have more motivation to be more consistent with the medication, I guess.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I've been doing topical minoxidil. I have it in this like little bottle and I use a dropper to drop it on my head. But I think we were talking about yesterday how it could be a good idea to do the oral, the pill form of minoxidil just so that it's always like I don't forget about it. Because I think sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't have a minute to put it on my head, but just taking a pill might be easier to remember.
Absolutely. User-friendly.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in Turkey before?
So this is my first time. I didn't know what to expect. It's funny, Senna was talking to me about like some people have these stereotypes of people in Turkey are riding on camels or like whatever. But like I didn't really like know what to think, but I've been really blown away by how beautiful the city is. I mean, Istanbul is such a beautiful city and I'm a history nerd. I love learning about the Roman Empire. I love learning about just like ancient history. And so touring the city of Istanbul 2 days ago now is when we did that. I was just blown away by the beautiful mosques and the fact that like we got to see where there used to be essentially a Colosseum within Constantinople, which, used to be the name of the city when the Romans occupied this area. It was like just very fascinating. I was just so blown away.
You think that people missing out?
Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't done a ton of international travel, but I think it comes down to like marketing and branding. I think for whatever reason, some countries have been able to get in the good graces of certain airlines or certain like American travel agencies. And so, people are like, oh, I want to go to do a Greek Isles tour and see Greece and all this. But I'm like, man, people need to come to Turkey more because it's so beautiful here and the people are so nice and the food's really good. So I think more Americans need to be aware of how cool Turkey is.
Did you have any concern about the Turkey before coming out here?
I really didn't. I honestly, I think seeing other creators and other influencers come here and do their hair transplant made me realize like how safe it was, how fun it can be. I was watching some different YouTubers make videos about traveling to Turkey and you just see all the rich history, the architecture, the beautiful mosques. So, like for instance, I don't think I'd ever been into a mosque until 2 days ago. So doing the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, I mean, that was like my first time, and that was really neat.
Some American doctors said don't go to Turkey, and sometimes they take your kidney. Yeah, I saw some videos like that. What do you think about this situation?
You know, it's funny you say that. I've heard that about Mexico too. Like I know some people go to Mexico for something and they're like, oh, they might take your kidney. But I think it's, I'm sure in some super sketchy place at some point, something like that might have happened. But it's like, you know, there's bad things that happen in America every day. And it's like, that doesn't mean that like living in America, you're at risk of getting your kidneys stolen when you go to the doctor, you know? So I think people just sometimes push these negative stereotypes because, especially if you're a doctor in the US, you want people to go to your clinic and pay a premium to get the hair transplant in the US. So maybe some American doctors are trying to get people to not go to Turkey because they want the business to stay in the US.
I think so.
Every business wants to make a profit, right? But I think when you can come to Turkey and get just as good of a procedure done, but at a fraction of the price, it's a no-brainer, you know?
Yeah, there are a lot of American doctors. They are doing this job very well, but when we are comparing in the Turkey is a hair transplant paradise, you know.
Oh yeah, it's like why pay 40 grand if you only have to pay 4, you know? Like why pay 10 times as much? So I think it's really cool that people can come here and get honestly a really good deal on a hair transplant, especially if you're coming from the US where the prices can be astronomical sometimes.
Why you choose Estenove?
Why did I choose Estenove? I'll be honest, it was really just seeing creators on the internet that had done Estenove. My brother-in-law likes to watch Barstool Sports. And so when Estenove reached out, my sister-in-law works for my wife and I. She's our assistant. And so she told my brother-in-law, and he's like, oh, Estenove is who they did Baldstool. They did the Barstool Sports series. And so he mentioned that, and I was like, okay, I'll need to check out these videos. And so, I think like seeing other people do it made me realize how good it can be, how fun it can be, touring the city, and it was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, we had so many great times with Barstool's team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They're fun guys, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never met them in person, but I've seen their videos pop up.
When
So.
I'm doing their channels, I cannot do this because of laughing, you know. I am too distracted.
That was the one thing I was bummed. I wanted my wife to come with me on this trip, but we have 2 boys at home. So she wanted to stay home with the boys. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to come do this like with a friend or a colleague, a family member, because then you get to experience that together. But luckily I've, you know, with Baran and Sen, I've gotten to make friends while I've been here.
Today you came to a hospital. And
Yes.
we wash your hairs.
That's right.
What do you think about now?
New looking.
Situation, new looking, yeah.
I think I look a little funny today because my head's so swollen. but yeah, it's nice to not have the bandage on my head anymore. The bandage was removed and felt good to get my hair shampooed. I didn't know if I was able to do this, but I looked it up online and it said it was okay. I took like the shower I have in my hotel. It's like a wand. You can hold it, and so I gave myself like a body shower today because I did not smell good because I didn't shower at all yesterday. Well, no, I take that back. I showered yesterday morning, but I think just like with the surgery and stuff, this morning I wanted to not stink. So I did a body shower, but then getting my hair shampooed made me feel like I was clean again. I felt fresh. Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you want to touch your hairs, but
oh, definitely.
please don't do it.
Yeah, definitely. I
don't
keep
want to
reminding
waste-
myself.
You don't want to waste your surgery.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah, I went through that already, so I don't want to like have to go back and do it again. At least in the near future.
You think about the beard transplant?
I have. Yeah, we were talking about the beard transplant yesterday because I don't have the most facial hair. Like I haven't shaved in a couple days, and so as you can see, like I've got some patchy parts in my beard, and I've always admired like people that can grow a full beard. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really masculine. That's a look I would love to have one day. And I think potentially with the beard transplant, I'll be able to have a thicker, fuller beard.
If you want, we can do after podcast.
Now, do you think after the surgery, you had a hair transplant surgery? Now, do you think beard transplantation or no?
I'm definitely thinking about it because I think even yesterday I was like, are we doing this all in one? Like, should we just do it right now? I don't know if that's a thing, but I would like to have a beard one day. So it's something I'm definitely considering.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, exactly. Have any of you guys had hair transplants or beard transplants or anything?
On ourselves?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, none of you guys. You have good hair.
Maybe in the future. Yeah.
And my hairline is kind of recessing slowly, gradually.
Yeah. Also
So I'm predicting in 10 years, maybe I might need a minor surgery.
Okay.
I am happy with my hairline.
Nice. Looks good. Yeah, you got look. I just assumed maybe you guys had done it because you guys have good hair.
What would you think that if you face with a bald hair transplant surgeon, like, do you think that it creates a kind of conflict that, oh, this guy cure baldness, but he's a bald guy?
I think it really just comes down to, does it look good? Like if it looks good, it's like no one's gonna care if you used to be bald and now you have hair on your head. I don't think people shouldn't frown on that. If someone is bald and then suddenly has a full head of hair, good for them.
What is your wife's reaction after the surgery?
I think she was at first she was a little nervous just because I was in pain and my head was a little swollen. So she was like, "Are you okay?" Like she was a little nervous and everything, but I reassured her, "No, I'm all right. You know, Estenove has been taking good care of me." But I talked to her this morning and she was, you know, happy that I'm feeling much better. The headache has subsided, so she's happy for me.
So you have little kids. It will be hard to not because it might create a danger if they kind of touch your scalp.
Oh yeah, I need to be careful with that. You're right.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, they're definitely gonna want to touch my head.
They will.
So I'll probably need to be careful, like not to. I'll probably not want to really hold them much for the first couple of days because I think if I'm holding them, they're gonna put their hands on my head.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. How long is that? No swimming for what? 2 weeks?
At least 1 month.
1 month.
No, a month. It's okay. It's all good. I'll get over it. Can I sit in the pool but just not put my head underwater?
You should avoid the direct sunlight.
Yeah. Oh, no direct sunlight for a month, right? I'll be doing that. I'll be careful with the no direct sunlight. Also, what's up with today? I learned it said on the sheet no sexual activity. What's up with that?
Before the surgery, we don't say to the patients about this process.
Oh,
but
okay.
after the surgery,
He might quit.
Gotcha. That's only 12 days, right?
Yes.
Only 12 days. Okay, good.
And unexpected impact possibility. So
Oh, impact.
That's
Got
not
it.
the main concern about sweating also.
So is that like with exercise, for instance, like there's no strenuous exercise for a month? That's because of blood pressure, sweat.
exactly.
Okay.
Especially blood pressure, also head pressure.
Okay. And when your blood pressure or sweating goes up, does that what does that do to the implanted hairs?
Implanted hairs is moving.
Oh, they move. Okay.
Yeah. And success rate to decrease.
Got it. That makes sense.
It might make them dislodge.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Who wants a hair transplant? You or your wife?
I kind of did
Because before the operation, before they came to Turkey, we talked at the video call. Your wife asked some questions. Your wife is more curious about hair transplant, I think.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely wanted it for myself. I think when I realized that I was having hair loss, it was kind of one of those things where I just knew that I would be open to that. I definitely didn't think I was going to do it this soon. I think like I'm 27, so I'm fairly young, but you know, when the opportunity presented itself, it was just a no-brainer. But yeah, I think like I like having hair. I don't ever really want to be bald. So yeah, it made sense for me. My hope is I'm just hoping that if I'm good about taking my finasteride and minoxidil, I'm hoping that I can avoid future hair loss. But I mean, how long do you guys think I have? If I take minoxidil and finasteride every day, you know, how old will I be till I see hair loss again or balding of some sort?
It really makes the progress slower and slower.
Okay.
But it's mainly up to your how aggressive your hair loss, like genetically.
Okay.
So there is no direct answer to that.
Okay.
Just we have to.
Yeah, key
experiment.
factor is the genetic for you in these questions, but with Finasteride especially, you can preserve your existing hair.
How many hairs are possible to harvest? Because I know for me, I think I read that we did 2,800 grafts.
Mm-hmm.
How many potential grafts can the average male produce from their head?
It's up to the donor area capacity and density and how large it is. Some people have big hats. Some people have small hats, skull. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If the potential is enough, 4,000 to 5,000 is the average. What was your maximum, Dr. Emin?
My maximum 8,000.
Wow, it's a lot.
It's a lot, but he has a big and
ass.
very dense donor. Yeah. Also, recipient part is very big, so that 8,000. Yeah, does the big change, but big recipient area, big donor area. Sometimes it is controversial.
Which language is most similar to Turkish?
Korean and Japanese is kind of from the same family group.
Really?
Yeah.
Turkish is belong to the Middle Asia. Actually.
I would have never thought.
Learning Turkish is very hard.
Okay.
Yes, for
English speakers.
English speakers.
I was very impressed. My translator, Yasmin, she speaks Arabic, Turkish,
Yeah.
English,
French.
and French.
French.
I was like, how do you keep all that information in your head? That's so hard.
Yeah.
For you guys, you speak English and Turkish, or do you speak any other languages?
No, just English.
Just
Yeah.
English, Turkish.
Yeah, even that is like very impressive.
Maybe next year with your family.
I know,
For the
I-
vacation.
Yeah.
I
With
know
your
I
voice.
need to. Yeah, we have a baby on the way, so my wife will
Oh.
give birth in February. Due date's February 28th. Fingers crossed. But if we have a girl, I think that'd be really fun. I'll grow a sensitive side. Do you guys have kids?
I have a
Yes.
daughter.
Nice.
And
I have a son once.
son.
You have a son?
Yeah.
Are you married or
No.
okay?
I'm good.
How's the single life?
It's good.
Have
you
you
mean
guys
single
been
life?
on a date? No, I'm kidding.